It's always turning into more than it is. Shop's full, winter mode. Came in here to get some tools, and I had transmission fluid everywhere. So it's coming out of the output shaft seal. I jacked it up the other night just so it all wouldn't come out. And I'm finally gonna tackle it. So let me show you. Yeah, I COVID, so buying bulk is cheaper. Otherwise, these things are like fucking $35 a piece for a box. That's the seal that's in it. Well, it's green, whatever. And I think I replaced it once before. These are both the same thing. I think I have the room to run this. It's technically the same seal with just a boot on there. There's a hole there, just a little weep hole that goes on the bottom. I'll try and run that one. If not, that's going in. So I'm pulling the drive shaft out now. And let me show you. Alright, so I just spun the drive shaft around, did the top bolts, put it neutral, rotated it like that. Let's go over to here. So it's jacked all the way up right now. I could push the drive shaft up and down, and there's a gap in there, and then you can see a little fart bubble coming out. But when the drive shaft is out, it gives me a little bit more access with the welder to put this muffler in. Well, that's a resonator. That's the muffler. That's a Cherry Bomb Extreme. I like it. That's a good one. I had that on a few different trucks. This MagnaFlow resonator. Well, I'm using my phone. I forgot my camera at home. It just knocked all the sound out of it. I don't like it. It's been on there over a year. I think we're gonna put that on a stock truck with cats. I think we're gonna knock that resonator off of there, replace it with this. That MagnaFlow might go on a stock truck with a muffler's bad on it and with cats, so it might sound good. But this should give us more sound. It's a little bit more baffling. I had two of these with the X pipe on my RX-7, and it sounded awesome with no muffler. So I'm thinking this might give me a better sound, so we'll see. So I think I'm just gonna, it's got these slits in there, so I'm just gonna have to weld those shut. But over here, they sent me the wrong one originally. So that's a Loudmouth 2, SLP Loudmouth 2. And this is a bit smaller diameter, SLP Loudmouth. It's just a can, there's nothing in there. So I mean, that'll probably resonate and sound terrible, I don't know. Maybe it'll go on something someday. I also have some kind of glass pack, so that or the MagnaFlow might go on my Crown Vic, and then one of the other ones might go on that other Silverado. Who knows? So let's pry the drive shaft out, swap the seal, sawzall the muffler, buzz a new one in, resonator, same thing, and see where we're at. Plus there's plenty more things to do. So this is like when things are not broken, they're still broken kind of video. Okay, we got that thing welded in nice and shitty. Yeah, the front part of that. Okay, I got that welded in. These shit welds in the front were like that prior. And yeah, I had to booger it. Couldn't see what I'm doing. I hate welding on my back upside down. I need a lift or something because it's like the worst welding you could do in the dark, and then you shine a light and then the mask dims and you can't see anything. Yeah, it's just a process. This is fine, but then there was like 2 pinholes, so I just went over it and boogered it. Drive shaft back in, it's greased. And we got the seal with the boot on it, so that's the one I like better anyways. The other one popped right out of there. Hasn't even been in there that long, but there's still, the drive shaft has a little bit of play in it, which I don't understand, but now I can't do it because I'm fucking... You see that? Don't know if that's normal or not. Well, whatever. Hopefully this doesn't leak. Now, I don't get claustrophobic, but I was getting under there, and I'm just over being underneath this truck. So, back down on the ground. I'll pull it out tomorrow and drive it and see what happens. But I have other projects to do too. Okay, here's the part number for the seal with the boot on her. It's for a 480E 2-wheel drive. And then this one's the same thing without the boot. This was like $2 and something cents, so we're gonna hold on to that. Almost forgot. Should probably top it off. I'm just gonna guess. Ended up throwing the whole bottle in there because that's probably what leaked on the floor. That much, give or take. Close this up and then clean up a little bit and then start it up, hear what it sounds like, and then maybe take it for a drive tomorrow. Okay, welder's back out. We got plugged in, gas on, turned on. So this is the door handle. It's not the original, but it's how I had it set up. It broke off. So basically, I welded which side? And you see bad penetration. Welded this nut to the shaft, and then I welded this nut to that nut, and then cranked her down real tight, and that's how she went. So these are 5/16 nuts, so I'm just going to, I drilled the inside of this out, hammered it on there. I didn't do that the last time. I'm going to fill this entire thing with weld, hopefully it holds real good, and then weld the other nut to that, and go from there on. And then I just buzzed that nut to that one, and now halfway through welding I stuck this bolt in there so the threads didn't get all messed up, and now it's hot, but I'm going to try and get that on there. The only thing that sucks about this being bolted, there's no splines like that is, and plus it's all the way out a little bit further, so the leverage is off a little bit. Should find something to sleeve it on there a little bit further, but this could actually rotate if this is not tight enough, so you have to really crank this down. Maybe I could find a way to maybe Loctite it, or maybe I could drill through it and put a cotter pin or something. There's probably some other idea, but you just gotta crank that down tight. That's locked. Unlocked. So just gonna tighten it down real tight, and then once it cools down I'm gonna tighten it again too, because I'm sure it'll move a little. Okay, so that's taken care of. I got the leaves out of the bed. Might just wipe it down, clean it up, but she's doing pretty good. Was working on that last week. This I had a video on it, but all the footage I had is on a GoPro and it's on the bottom of a lake, so that might wait till next season. Just put these numbers on. It's really fun. Not super fast, but she gets going and does stupid stuff, so maybe I'll put a video on that up. And I got some other shit to do. Got a mess. I want to put a new battery box on my semi-truck. Just a whole bunch of shit.